All right. I'm hoping it's picking up everything smoothly here. Let me see if I can turn it away from the sunlight. Okay, that looks like it's working well. So anyway, now I'm going to start off with saying Shalom. Of course, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Yahweh, the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai, the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And I'm just out here again, man. Just to go into, just to teach, man. It's always good to come out, and wherever you can get to, man. The scriptures speak about, prophesying to the wind, man. Okay, that's what the scriptures speak about. And today I'm rocking my brand new fringes right here, man. I recently just, because I have my garment, right? I have my garment, but I recently just purchased a couple new shirts, so I put them all together. Which you got to be, may I say, careful with the products you use. Give me a second. Yeah, you got to be careful with the products you use for your shirts because you don't want to make the materials mix, right? So I was able to get, cotton, shirt as well as the cotton strains for the fringes on the bottom of my shirt. And excuse the wind that I have, I'm not going to be able to do about that. But anyway, man, there's a few things I wanted to speak about. I guess we can start off with the whole reincarnation thing, man. Okay, because you got a lot of guys out here. Matter of fact, I did a show yesterday with what was that cat? This guy, Mike, and his father joined the show too. And one thing that they were getting on us about was that whole reincarnation thing, man. Okay, but when you deal with the scriptures, there's definitely reincarnation in the scriptures, man. Okay, and I can name one off the top of the head. If you go to what is that? If you go to Matthew the 17th chapter, the 10th verse, right? Christ said that John the Baptist was Elijah, right? Because they'll try to say, what guys are trying to do is they're trying to say that John the Baptist came in the spirit of Elijah. That's not true, man. Christ literally said that John the Baptist is Elijah. No, well, let's even get that real quick, right? Because we're big about those precepts, right? So we'll pull that up real quick and read that. So that's a cut, man. Let's see. Matthew 17, verse 10, it says, and his disciples asked him, saying, why then say the scribes that Elijah must come first? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Elijah truly shall first come and restore all things. But I say unto you that Elijah is come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed. Likewise also the Son of Man, unto him whatsoever they listed, likewise also shall also the Son of Man suffer of them. Right, because they wanted to crucify Yahushua, man, right, who the world calls Christ. Right, but the point of the matter is that Christ said that John the Baptist was Elijah, man. Okay, he didn't say he came in the spirit or the likeness of him. No, he came out and said that he is Elijah. Okay, he literally came out and said that he is. Okay, so I mean, that's strike one, man. For guys saying that there's no reincarnation in the scriptures, well, you're going off saying there's no reincarnation in the scriptures. There's clearly reincarnation in the Bible, man. What about if you go to what is that? If you go to Job chapter 19, what is that, verse 25 on down, he said what? That lo, I shall die in my flesh, though with my own eyes I shall see the Lord. Right, so that shows that he was speaking about, coming back in reincarnation, man. If you go to what is that? If you go to 2nd Ezra chapter what is that? Chapter, I want to say 16 and verse 17, right? Ezra said, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days, man? Right? Who will deliver him in those days? Right, so he thought that he was going to be here in this time, and he is here in this time, man. Right, he is here. That we don't know who you are, in your, when you come back, you don't know who you are, man. Right, the scriptures speak about, the former things are not remembered. I believe that's in, what is that, Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, if I'm not mistaken. I was reading that earlier this morning, man. Okay, but I mean, hell, man. Just on the world stage, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, man. Right? You just had earlier this week, you had this new, strain out here. What is it? Omicron, I believe. Yeah, gotta watch what I say. Let me just make sure everything. As I said, I'm hoping the audio is coming through clear for everybody, but there's no way for me to check it. But yeah, man, with this whole Omicron thing, right? I mean, hell, you saw what happened with the last two, variants out here, man, or strains. You gotta watch what you say out here. But you also what happened, man. Right, the whole, country, or as Larkin Rose would say, right, the crunchy inside joke. But everything had to get locked down, man. Right, and that's serious, man. So just looking at the financial, state, that everybody's in right now, right? Everybody's in, financial straits, out here in Babylon, man. All right, I can speak for myself and my family, right? I'm sure we're not the only ones, man. Right, and I'm in the know, right? I already know what's going on. But just imagine these guys in the world who don't know what the hell is going on, man. Right, because guys think, just like when all of this first started, man, everybody thought that everything was just going to go back to normal. But hey, as the saying goes, this is the new normal, right? What you see going on right now, in the world, this is the real and new normal, man. Bear with me a second. Right, so as I said, man, things are not going to get any better, man. Okay, so don't believe these deceivers out here, man, that are telling you that things are going to get better. Looks like these Christian pastors, man, these pork chop eater pastors, right, sitting there telling you that everything's going to get back and better. I mean, hell, man, wait a second. The Christians teach, I've seen multiple places where they're, talking about this. But no, they're saying that the Most High wants you to take that juice, man, right? That it qualifies as loving your neighbor, right? To take that yab inside joke. And that shows you, man, that they're clearly going off, right? Guys are clearly going off, right? But they're coming with that plantation Christianity, man, right? Remember, obey your master, right? Obey your master, right? Romans 13, obey your government. That's the vibration that they're putting upon the people out here, man. Okay, because that's what they want to do. Because the word government, if you look it up, the word government means mind control, man. Okay, just look that up. Right, so they're trying to, excuse me a second. Yeah, try to keep up with the comments if I'm able to. Right, but, going back to what I was saying, man, okay, is that these churches are leading everybody astray, right? Everybody's being led astray by the Christian church, man. Okay, that's what's going on out here. Okay, but going back to what I wanted to harp on is right now, man, what we're seeing is this is just the beginning of sorrows, man. Okay, everything that's going on in the world right now, Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Christ, he spoke about these things, man. Okay, we'll go over a couple of them, right? I won't get the whole chapter for the sake of time, but everything that Christ, warned us to look out for, we're seeing all those things, man. Okay, so right now, we're in the beginnings of sorrows right now. Okay, what's going on in the world right now is the beginning of sorrows, man. Okay, and there's no way around that, right? You got these Christians on there talking about, well, people have been saying that for hundreds of years, which they're right on that. They're right. I'll give them that. That's true. That they are right on that people have been talking about this, for the longest time. But, no other time in history did you see all these prophecies popping off like they are right now, man. I mean, hell, what other time was, what other time did you see such, financial, problems in the society? On top of that, you have a global health crisis. Got to watch the words I use. And on top of that, you got these nations, gearing up for war, man. Right? Got all these nations, starting to hate each other, man. And that's the prophecies, right? The prophecies are popping off, man. Okay, that's just what's going on. All right, and so we're not going to, prophesy smooth words to the people. We're just going to come out and say what it is. Let me see. Yeah, as a brother said in the chat, Shalom to Bible Defender. As he said, the prophecies are popping off like popcorn. And he's right, man. Right? These prophecies are popping off the page. Okay, these prophecies are coming to pass every single day, man. Okay, that's just what's going on. So if you can't see it, then you can't see it. Okay, if you can't see it, then you don't know what's going on. You got guys out here like, what's that one group? I want to say LUIC, right? Israel United in Christ. They're saying that there's going to be no Jacob's trouble, man. The hell are these guys talking about? I mean, hell, these guys be on here like what Mind of God's talking about, man, saying that no, that the elect don't have to go for the great tribulation. The hell is this guy talking about? The elect don't have to go for the tribulation. Scriptures tell you. Matter of fact, let me just get that since I'm literally it's the next page. Let's just get that real quick. Let me see. Matthew 24, verse 21, it says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world, nor to this time, nor shall it ever be. And except those days shall be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days they will be shortened." Right. So what it's saying is that there's going to be great tribulation going on in the world, but for the elect's sake, the days are going to be shortened. Okay, that's what's going on, man. Okay, so the elect are going to have to go through the time period of the Great Tribulation. Okay, there's no way around that, man. Guys just try to, chop these scriptures up and remix them, and throw out a new, doctrine out there every couple months. That's what guys are doing, man. Oh, and you saw that with, what's these guys? The tried and refined, right? Tried and refined, or as I like to call them, tried, died, and laid to the side. Was a proper name for the group. They're out there talking about what the hell are they out there talking about? They're saying that we're living under the new covenant today. They're talking about that oh, let's see, what the hell else? Oh, they don't believe dinosaurs exist. They're talking about I mean, damn, man. Oh, Babylon, Vatican City, right? I mean, the list could go on and on, man. Right? And that's scary, man. Because those guys a few years back, I remember watching them. They used to be the GMS Chicago camp, right? Those guys used to be the GMS Chicago camp, but look what happened to them. Now these guys are clearly drowning in the sauce, man. Or as I like to say, man, guys are drowning in ankle deep water. And I mean, that's sad, man. I mean, how the hell can you go from teaching that America's Babylon to teaching that it's the Vatican City? That shows you, man, these guys got demons on them, man. Okay, guys got guys are just lost in the sauce, man. Anyway, let's go back to what I wanted to read. Okay, because we're just in the beginning of all these troubles, man. Let's see. Let's go to Matthew 24. Let's go to verse 4. It says, "And Yahushua answered and said unto him, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows." Right, so you're seeing that every damn day, man. If you remember, what was it, 5 months ago, I want to say? Let me just check check my time. Okay. Let me see. Okay. I'll try to read some of the comments later, man, but I have a rubber band trying to hold the phone up because it's windy out here, so, got to improvise, you know what I'm saying? So going back to what I was saying, man, oh, and that brings up, what's his character? Right, Samuel Owens. Right, Samuel Owens, look his channel up. It's called the, what is it? The Concave Earth Christians? Look him up. He's on there teaching the people that he is the Christ. Right, that Concave Earth Christians is the Messiah. The hell is this guy talking about, man? Guy's a damn, I mean, hell, man, if you ever seen the movie, what is that, the movie Split? Look that up. The guy in the movie had like 20 different personalities, and that's what this character, Samuel Owens, reminds me of, man. 1 minute the guy's the Son of Man, the next minute he's Christ, next minute he's not the Son of Man, right? Next minute he's something else. You know what I'm saying? Guy's a damn devil demon inside. Joke. Okay, but that's what's going on, man. Right, so Christ, or Yahweh Shai, he warned us of these things, man. He said, when you see these people, will rise up, don't follow after them. And you got many of people, man. There is one guy, if you look up on YouTube, type this in, pastor says he's Christ and makes followers take 666 mark. Look that up. What the man did is he claims that he's Christ, and he made his followers get a tattoo of 666 on their bodies to show their allegiance to him. And I'm not making that up. That really happened. Look that up. All right, some of you might know about that. Okay, but that just shows you, man, right there. There's many people rising up and deceiving many in these times. All right, and it's only going to get worse, man. Okay, as I said, it's only going to get worse. You got congregations teaching their followers, and they're not going to have to go through, any type of trouble or hardship, man. Okay, mind of God's out there teaching his people, right, his followers, and they ain't going to have to go through no tribulation. So hey, look, man, all these guys are being led down, the wrong path. And as I said, that's unfortunate, but, that's just what it is. And we don't wish that on them. But I mean, it's just, hey, the Lord does what he wants, man. Right? Because I got to go into this. Because according to the Bible, it says that the Lord is behind the deception. Okay, and that part a lot of people can't get. Okay, is that the Most High, who people call, God and Jesus Christ, they're the ones who are behind the deception. Specifically, the Most High Yahweh, he's behind the deception, right? The Most High is behind the good as well as the evil in the world. And we were going back and forth on that yesterday with the brothers or I should say the brothers, inside joke, who, called into the show. One of them accepted it, right? One of the brothers accepted it, and the other guy was on the fence. Okay, so hey, at least we're, as Samuel Owens would say, right, we're planting seeds in their mind, so that later they can come back and hearken on it and reconsider it. Because the one brother on there that goes by the name of Mike, when we dealt with him a few weeks back, he was, totally coming against what we were saying about the Most High being behind the deception. But then when he came on yesterday, he was like, oh, you know what? I looked into it and you guys are right. It says that. So I got to give him, hey, he's clearly going off on a lot of things, but I got to give him credit on that. At least he was honest enough to, reconsider and admit that he went off. And it does take a real man, in order to do that, man. Right? So I'll give him credit, right? I'll respect him for that. But hey, there's a lot of, more work that has to be done, because he's on there teaching the people that they can eat swine's flesh, right? They can eat what they want. That's not in the Bible, man. Right? The Bible says that you have to follow dietary laws, man. Right? Leviticus, the 11th chapter, where you have to follow dietary laws. You can't eat whatever you want. That's not in the Bible. Okay, you can't eat whatever the hell you want, man. Excuse me. The Bible says what? That when Christ returns, those who eat the mouse and the swine will be consumed together, man. Isaiah 66 verse 17. All right, you'll never hear that read in the in the Christian church. Right, that part's like, oh, we don't deal with that part. It's like, come on, man. Right, as I said, man, how the hell can these people not see it? These pastors are leading everyone astray, man. I mean, it's very simple at this point, man. Let me just see the chat real quick. Let me see. Yeah, I seen that, man. You did a video about them shooting stuff into this pork. Yeah, man. I mean, hell, you don't know what the hell, you're eating out here. Okay, I'll say this though. I gave this story once before. A few years back, I was at Popeyes, which I remember that, what's this guy? Gorilla Hebrew, right from the Sakari. He got shot at Popeyes one year. Look that up. But anyway, I was at Popeyes and I ordered myself a chicken, platter, right? A $5 chicken box, which is I usually like to get. So as I'm eating, I ended up eating a shrimp because I didn't know what it was at first because I never had shrimp. Well, when I was little I did, but that was a long time ago. So like, oh, that tastes strange. And then it clicked on me after I swallowed it. It's like, oh, shit, well, that's a shrimp, right? I couldn't think of it at the moment because I haven't had that in such a long time. But hey, I ordered chicken. I didn't order shrimp, so it's not my fault there, right? I didn't order shrimp. I ordered chicken, right? So if that accidentally got in there and I unknowingly consumed it, that won't be held against me. because I was unaware of it. And if you go to, what is that? I want to say First Corinthians, the 13th chapter, it says, eat whatever is sold in the shambles. All right, so somebody brought this up to try to say that, oh, well, see, that means you can eat pork. Don't question what they put in. No, read what's on the back of the, ingredients. But with that being said, going by the story I gave, if that accidentally happens, hey, the Lord will forgive you for it because you did not intentionally do that. Let me see real quick. Let me see if I can pull that verse, because that's a good one. Just while I'm on the subject. Yeah, man, them pages. Let's see. Oh, I might be wrong on that. It might not be in First Corinthians, the 13th chapter. Someone knows that, you can put that in the chat, right? Because that's a good verse, man. The scriptures speak about whatever is sold in the shambles. Eat whatever is sold in the shambles. And I'm nearly paraphrasing the scripture. If you know that, you can put that on the comment board. But the point of bringing that up is it simply means, it's not talking about, just eat whatever they put in it without looking at it. No, look at it and then, eat whatever, eat it. Okay, as long as there's nothing, unlawful in it. Okay, but as I was saying, if something happens and it's something gets put into it without you knowing, okay, well then you got to what's the word I'm looking for? Bear with me a second. So the point I'm trying to get at, man, is you got to be careful, right? You got to be careful, man, because they're putting all types of stuff in this food out here, man. Right? They're putting all types of stuff in this food. Right? So you got to be diligent, man. You got to be diligent. Bear with me a second. Okay, I might have to cut this a little short. I might come back to it in a minute. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes.